Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my 8th update for Clue Special Panning Edition. This is the Pantastic Ladies collab that I created based on the board game Clue. It is the 3rd year that this is running. Just like the board game, we know that someone killed Mr. Body, but we need to figure out who killed him, with what, and in which room. There are 6 suspects, 6 weapons, and 9 rooms. You pick 3 from each category each month to work on. Once you pick your prompt, you picked a product to go with it. You roll a pair of dice. The dice tell you how many times you need to use that thing, and once you have met that goal, you can use it in a 3-part guess. Unfortunately, I don't even have any guesses this month, so I am no closer really to figuring out who killed Mr. Body. I do have some progress on some items, and I actually am going to still roll something else in. I've been more focused on a couple of other projects over the last month, so even though this month hasn't been that successful for me in this project, other people have a very different story to tell. Suzanne actually managed to solve her murder back in January, but it was after I'd already recorded, so congratulations to her. Anubhuti has managed to solve her round 2 murder. She's still working on round 3, but she did solve the 1 crime, so congratulations, Anubhuti. And then Aria has managed to solve hers this month. So those 3 ladies have all had much better luck than I have. Congratulations to them. Their social media is going to be in the box below if you would like to find them. We're going to go ahead and go through my short list of accomplishments. First, starting with the suspects, I'm only working on 2, and that is because I know that it is one of the 2 of them. I've eliminated the other 4. The first is Miss Scarlet, and she is something red. This is my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Heat in the shade Hot Cherry. It is a red lip gloss. The dice told me that I need to use this 12 times. At the last update, I had 4 of those uses, and I've used it 2 more times, giving me a total of 6. So I'm halfway there, and I do want to pick up the pace on this. I keep saying that, and I haven't done it. Maybe I mean it this time. I don't know, but it's still in the project. The other suspect who could be my killer is Professor Plum, and he's represented by something purple. This is a purple lip crayon. I don't know the brand or a shade on this because the writing's all rubbed off, but it is purple. My goal was to use this 9 times, and so far I've used it 5 times. So that's not bad in a month, but I still have 4 uses to go, and I do think I will have goal met on Plum next month, so I should at least be able to guess him. Next is the weapons. I was also only working on 2 of those. I have eliminated 2. It still could be any one of the remaining 4, but I had met goal on 2 of them previously, so they are filed and I can guess them whenever I have something to go with them. And then I was working on the other 2. The first of them is the knife, which is something that betrayed you. This is my Lancome powder foundation. The actual name is going to be on the screen, but it's really long and I don't remember. And I have a goal of using this 5 times, which I have done. The way this betrayed me is it comes with this puff, and I've never been able to get good coverage with the puff. It comes out uneven. But when I use a brush, it works fine, but it deceived me with the puff. And if you can see in there, I did actually hit pan. That was on use number 3, and I'm actually wearing it now for the 8th time this month. So I have exceeded my goal of 5. The knife is goal met, and I can guess this whenever I get to it. I do like this foundation. I like wearing powder foundation when I'm wearing cream cheek products. I just think that works a little bit better for me and helps blend things together. It's kind of like one less step, I guess, to me. But this is now rolling out of the project for now as a goal met. The other weapon that I was working on is the revolver, and that is a whole collection roulette. And I randomized this several months ago, and I'm just using the same revolver product. You can switch them if you want. But what it actually picked for me is this Tula Skincare Bedtime Bright. This is a skincare product that's meant to kind of like lock in your other skincare products. So this is supposed to be a last step in your routine, and it helps everything absorb better. I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference, to be honest with you. Maybe a little bit, but not for the price of this product. I looked it up, and I wouldn't buy this personally. My goal was to use it 10 times. I've done that, and right now it's sitting at that yellow line right there. So I'm making progress on it. I'm going to keep it in this project until either I win or it's gone, whatever comes first. It's okay, but it's not something that I would seek out. Next is the rooms, and I was working on 3 of those. The first is the ballroom, which was a rollover. The ballroom is something shimmery. I picked a highlighter. This is the Tarte highlighter in the shade Exposed. And this is what it looks like. My goal is to use this 9 times. At the last update, I had 2 uses. I used it 3 more times, giving me 5. So I'm getting there. I don't wear highlighter all the time. I just wear it when I want to. This is a decent one. It's a little bit gold for me this time of year. I like this one better in the summer, but I'm still using it periodically. My second one just came in last month, and that is the Hall. The Hall is something that made a good first impression, and that applies to my Lord & Berry Silk Casual Kohl Liner in the shade White. And it's still very creamy several years later. It still does a great job. My goal was to use this 4 times, which was pretty easy, and I've used it 5 times in the last month. So goal exceeded on the haul. I still like this product. I have no problems using it, but it is a rollout for now as a goal met. And the last room that I was working on was the conservatory, and the conservatory is something that smells nice. I picked a perfume. This is the Billie Eilish, the first one, the one that smells a whole lot like vanilla. My goal was to use it 10 times. I've used it 4 so far, so I'm still working on it. I do like the scent. I'll put the actual scent notes on the screen, but really all I smell in this is the vanilla, which is nice for this time of year. I don't mind. I don't know if I would actually buy it or not, but I will keep using the sample. In summary, I have met goal on 0 suspects, 2 weapons, and 2 last time for a total of 4. And I also met goal on 1 room, which means that I can't guess anything because I have no suspects that I've met goal on, but I am still going to roll in another room since I did meet goal on the hall. The room that I'm going to bring in is the billiard room. I did guess the billiard room once before, all the way in the beginning of the project, and it wasn't eliminated, and now it's going to come back for another look. The billiard room is something that could fit in your pocket, and what I am using for that are these Aria Beauty blotting papers. The actual name of the product will be on the screen. It's actually not on this packaging anywhere, but they have charcoal in them. I rolled my dice and the dice told me to use these 6 times, which shouldn't be hard, so I should have the goal met on the billiard room for next time. So there's my very short and not very impressive update. I do think I'll get at least 1 guess next time. I am expecting to meet goal on Professor Plum at least, which in itself would give me 1 new guess because I already have enough weapons and rooms for that. And I'm hopefully going to meet goal on Miss Scarlet. I don't know, but if I do, getting another room goal met shouldn't be that hard, and then I should be able to guess twice. We'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. Good luck with your projects, and I will see you next month. Bye.